right, folks, we are in and live. Welcome to the stream. If you are just joining me, I am Dragothian, and we are knee deep in it. We have been nonstop, and when I say nonstop, it's been nonstop fighting. And there's another flag down. Let's go ahead and drop the next one, because why not? So here we go. Let's say build, confirmed. All right, so we are now connecting to the second of two forts that we are going to be burning today on the AOC side. How about that? Skywalker, you are first, sir. Terry Lee, welcome to the stream. Renard, you as well. Welcome to the stream, folks. Looks like it's been a streaming kind of day for all the content creators, so figured I'd jump in on the bandwagon and maybe come in last and give you all some good content for live and hopefully eventful action. We'll see how it goes. So far it's been pretty uneventful, but as you can see, we have this area pretty much locked up, guys. Snorri. Driving home beyond 15 minutes. All right, cool. Renard, welcome to the stream. JM, why not? Welcome to the stream. Peace Frog, deuces, buddy. Welcome to the stream. So I wanted to do a stream really quick just to kind of update everybody on the Zone 5 action that we've been going through the last few weeks. As you can see, we dropped a fort here yesterday. And at this point, I think they were... It's hard to say what they were thinking because we only got a couple emails here and there, but for the most part, everything that we got communication-wise was they understand the situation they're in, and they're kind of resigning themselves to where they're at. They fought us a lot. Definitely K-12 was the hardest fought kingdom in this continent for sure. They had more T5s than any of the other continents kingdoms that we faced, and then on top of that, they had a lot of active players too, but we did end up driving them out of Maka, which is our first Zone 5 that we had on the last video I put up. We've got this one all locked up and ready to rock and roll. You can see we've got AOC 1, 2, and 3 in there. We've got Kill in there from Kingdom 15. And right now, they are also taking care of the PTX and WWK forts as well. As you can see, that one's burning, and so is that one. So we are off to the races. This is a 4-fort burning day, guys. Very, very cool, I think. DAT Center, how you doing? Matt Hubbard, how you doing, bud? Jesse, there's Jesse. Jesse's in the house, everybody. I could turn Discord back on and let y'all hear. The rally got canceled due to rain. All right, burn, yes. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you guys what's going on here. We ended up having to go into Okuri because VNM, Meg, Gus, which is the old POW alliance, UAO, PTX, WWK, and I think that's it, had all started building forts in and around the other Zone 5 area that's supposed to be their safe Zone 5 because all three of these kingdoms are allied together. So the idea was that they could come in here and kind of rebuild, restructure, and then they can start to come into the Kingsland. But we were able to get in over the pass here. And then we also had UN, which is our other kingdom alliances. They were able to come in over here and get in. And we were also able to bash this pass down from Gus with UN. And that got us in the gate. And then from there, it was off to the races. Non-stop actions and fights, non-stop rallies, all that good stuff. Terry Lee Dragothian, don't steal our K11 kills. I make no promises. So far, it's not been much stopping on the kill stuff. So let me show you where we at on Mightiest Governor, and you can weep at how many points Ronnie has. 219 million points for Mightiest Governor. Thrall's got 101,000 or 101 million. Dara with 86 million. I'm sitting at 70, almost 74 million. Mika, it's almost 69 million. AK-47, better late than never. Absolutely. And guys, I will be putting a video up as well sometime early tomorrow. I've already got it locked and loaded. I just need to get it uploaded. It's going to be a Genghis build video. It's going to be the Genghis Mastery Series guide. Can I squeeze your cheeks and buy you an ice cream? Yes, absolutely. That's gotten me a long way throughout my life, is having puffy cheeks and dimples. That's got me places. Yeah, Ronnie killing it in Mightiest Governor, man. Good Lord. Yeah, so this is all happened from just fighting. This is not any kind of inter-kingdom skirmishing or duels or whatever you want to call it. Like, this is all just us fighting other kingdoms, and yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. This is actually lower than it probably should be, because we started fighting about a half a day earlier than when the Mightiest Governor event started. So we really should have waited, but our hands were forced a bit. Moolah, hey Drago, can you update us with your new commanders? Yes, I will have a new commander update guide here very shortly. I'm going to have Alex on there as well as Ethelfled. I do have Ethelfled unlocked. Obviously, most people do, I want to say. And I got her level 10, because why not? And yeah, she's looking pretty good. I think that she's going to have a very niche purpose. She's definitely not a generic commander. I'm interested to see how her first skill works. Her first skill is going to be whether she's going to be really good or kind of meh. So we'll see how it goes. Bernard, oh nice, looking forward to that video. Good, I'm glad that you're looking forward to that one. Terry Lee, be right back. I'm going to farm 20 teleports and 10 shields. Please do. And if you can figure that out, tell me how to do that, because I have burned through hundreds of teleports during the Lost Kingdom so far. So if you can figure out a way where you can farm teleports, I am anxious to hear how you can do that. Skywalker, Drago, I gotta know, was it you snoring last night, bro? Yes, it was. It was very late, and sure enough, I did fall asleep on Discord, so that was definitely me snoring. And Jesse told me it was a cute snore. I'm kind of shocked at that, because my wife tells me otherwise. But we'll see how it goes. I'll take her word for it over my wife's. How about that? Because I always say that my snore is nice. Yeah, but who's to know? I do have to give a special shout out to my wife. So I've got a brand new studio here. My wife, for Father's Day, decided to hook me up with a nice new desk. And once I can figure out how to do like a live video cam to show you this stuff, I'll show you. But I got a nice new desk for all my stuff and my gear. I've got a very nice adult beverage cart over there with all of my fine spirits in decanters and ready to be partaken in. Yeah, and just she's got me all hooked up. So very, very nice wife. I am very blessed to have her. Farming for TP is easy. Just swipe your credit card over and over and over again. There's not many of those either, Andrew. You can only buy the dailies maybe that have a teleport, but it's only one. You can only buy it once a day. I mean, other than gems, obviously you can gem them. Batu Aqua. Okay, looks like we got that one done. Let's start burning the fortress. Tap it. There you go. All right, so this is a 4-fort burning day. Of course, a lot of this activity is going to be multiple days, because forts take a crap ton of time to actually, go down. Technically, it's a 5-fort day, because we did burn the FR fort that was sitting right here. So that one's gone, which disconnected all of this territory. And that opened up that pass to be taken. Ronnie, yo, I'm in just to say I'm out. Okay. So he comes in, waves his hand, tips his hat, and then he goes back to doing what he's doing. Thank you for joining the stream for about 4 seconds. That's 4 seconds more than I joined yours for, so I apologize. I do apologize. I was busy doing all this stuff here that you see in front of you, getting all this organized and ready to rock and roll so that we can cut all of this territory off and start burning these flags. And ultimately, I think we just need to keep pushing and get them all the way out of all Zone 5s, which will leave this area here to us. All right, sweet. So let's talk about a couple things. I got some catch-up information to get to, so I want to make sure that it's at least on a video before I do a video specifically about it. A couple things that people have been asking for are the commander assignments. So I do want to go into that and show you how you do that, because it's not really readily noticeable unless you dig for it. So first thing you want to do is go to your portrait at the top left, and then that button that never worked before now works. So the commander button, and then you get to assign your commanders. Terry Lee, sadly I won't be on much due. I nearly died to a van that saw the red light but decided to run me down. Well, I'm glad you're at least alive. That's good. Don't want that to happen. You shouldn't be up and moving very much, so you should be able to play, Terry Lee. That's how that should usually work. So yeah, this is where you go and put your commanders and assign them to get some extra buffs. So there's a couple that are gathering specific, like the first one, the second one, or not gathering, but PvE specific. So first one, second one, and then the first one on the bottom as well for troop load and gathering speed. I think this is probably going to be pretty standard as far as who you put here. Centurion's obviously up to you. Obviously, any of your other gatherers can be put in there, like your like for instance your Cleopatra, for instance, you could put there. Let my soul be judged by you. You can always put that there. And then from a PvP standpoint, you've got your troop attack and troop health. Then you've got rallied army attack and rallied army march speed, and then troop defense and troop health. Now, I am contemplating changing my mech med to go to maybe Richard, and then change Richard or the troop health one to something different. But the Richard Charles combo of troop health, defense, and then another % of health actually seems really synergistic to me. It makes a lot of sense. So I think I'm going to do that and keep it there and see how it goes. But so far, it's worked out really well. And he is super, super hard to take down. I can't tell you how many times my Richard Charles has been swarmed, and it takes them 2-3 minutes to take me down with 9, 10, 11 armies. Let's see. Dejan, welcome to the stream, bud. Roosevelt, same for you. The Varvarina, Yo Drago, I made it finally. Your streams are too late for me. I am sorry. It is 2:30 in the afternoon for me, so you gotta be East Asia or East Europe at least for it to be really late for you. So I apologize. Terry Lee, to be honest, I thought would be a regular walk around my area. AK-47, Drago, is it worth to spend Universal Sculptures on Ethelfled? If not, it'll take about a year to max her out, and that is a pain. AK-47, so far, I would say no, do not use your Universal Sculptures on Ethelfled. Reason being, Alex is coming out. If you're going to spend any Universal Sculptures on one of the new commanders, it's got to be Alex, guys. Alex's Gangbuster is going to be one of the best commanders in the game once you've got him maxed out. Man, he's going to be a solid citizen. Especially if you're an infantry civilization, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Showmail, hello. Oh my God, it's been such a long time to catch you. Yes, it's been a little while since I've done a live stream. Yeah, it's been quite a bit. So again, guys, you go to the profile, you hit the commander button, and then make sure you set your commanders to get those extra buffs, because they do matter. They really do matter, especially in the Lost Kingdom where there's so many buffs. That extra 1, 2, 3% on stuff makes a big difference. Oh, Misty, you can't use universals on her. That'll be interesting. Let me see. Yeah, you can't. You cannot use universal sculptures on Ethelfled. You can only upgrade her through the metal store. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. There's your answer. You can't. Can't use universal sculptures on Ethelfled. Terry Lee, then off to PUBG. Andrew K, how far along are you on Mechmed? Yeah, so I probably would have him maxed out, Andrew. Excuse me. But I stopped to max out Genghis. Genghis, just to me, he's so powerful. He's one of the best. He's one of, if not the best, cavalry commander in the game. And with him being on the wheel, I wanted to get him maxed so that I didn't have to keep spending for his wheel, if that makes sense. So I stopped putting all my universal sculptures into Mehmed, and I went ahead and started going into Genghis instead. But I've got him 5532, so he's close, but he's not quite there. Once I'm done with Genghis, I'll go ahead and move back over to Mehmed just to finish him, and then I'm probably going to start working on Alex, would be my guess. War is long and takes a long time. It does. Good Lord, it does. Man, that's why I was snoring in Discord yesterday, because it takes a long time. And if you're one of the ones that's organizing a lot of stuff and getting things done, you're going to be the one that's up the longest. And man, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from all the fighting. It's worth it. It's worth it. But man, I'm exhausted. Biker, how you doing, buddy? Max Planck, Khan, and Osman, any good? They can be. If you've got Khan, you'd be better off maybe with Pelagius. If you need to have an epic commander as second or first, you could switch it around and go Pelagius Khan. Khan really doesn't become the best commander, though, until he's expertised. So if you cannot get him maxed, he's just as good as every other legendary commander when it comes to Cav. It's that expertise skill that makes him the best. So if you can expertise him, go for it. Legendary Hazo's 8 million T4. Yeah, he's killing T5s like crazy. Broke your own rules, did you? I understand. Andrew, yes, I did. It was more generated around KVK than it was really rule breaking. But yes, you're right. And that's why I don't have a max legendary right now to show you instead of 2 almost maxed. So let me show you where Genghis is at. Genghis is actually almost done. He's 5-4-5-4. So I've only got 2 more skills left. Oh, cool. There's some action. Let's go get into the action. Let's see. All right, we got some action, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Where at? So as soon as I start streaming, that's when they start waking up? Is that what's going on right now? Are they going around the other side? Oh, I see. This is where they're going. That's got to be. Right or no? No. Where are they going? It's not this over here, right? Because I saw this over here before. They're slow building this one. This was always here. Let's see. Uh-oh, my guys are going back. $841,507. Oh wow, they're ways down. Okay, where are they at? Here? Oh. That's WWK. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. They're not gonna make it. Are you kidding me? All those in W. Okay. I mean, I don't know where they're going. Their fort's getting burned down behind them. Yeah, this is still on fire, guys. I'm not sure if you remember. That's going to be quite a few flags. All right, let's go. Let's go. They do want a cameo. That's fine. They'll get one. They'll get their cameo, guys. Let's go. Uh-oh. Wyatt's looking for me. Can y'all hear that? Well, let's do it. Mobilize them. Let's get them over here. Right? Whoops. As soon as my guys get back, I'll port in, and here we go. Meg, VNM, and WWK probably making a triple push. Okay. There's something going on right here. Hey, we're still doing forts. That's nice. Ronnie doing a fort during battle. Terry Lee, yes, kings can shield in the Lost Kingdom. I don't know what this is all about. Like, they can't. All right, guys. Well, go through your resources. Let's see here. I'm back. Need to buy some more teleports because why not? Oh, I hate that. So close to it. Yeah, it's going to have to be there. All right, here we go. Let's get down here. All right, let's go. And it looks like we're going to get some battles for the live stream, guys. So, little added addition. And looks like they're starting to mass up. So I will give Aldo his kudos. He's getting a little bit of love here. He's pretty much the only player in WWK that actually does anything. Everybody else is just kind of there. Or farm killing. That's kind of their thing, is to farm kill. Let's see. Do they know that they're getting stuck there? Well, they're about to find out. Terry Lee, wait, Dragothian is at 2,000, 1,000 VIP points. Yes, that's from purchasing a lot of full bundles. That's where all those VIP points come from. Here, I guess I'm going to hop in. I'll hop in live chat. Let's see. Hey, Ronnie and Mika, I'm still on my live stream, but I've got you on Discord.
All right, no worries, thank you.
Yep. All right, so I'm coming down now. Okay, turn my live stream down. I can hear the echo in the background.
Yeah, I turned it off from my part.
All right. It's going to take me a minute to get down there, obviously, with my slow-ass troops.
I'm going to stay on VNM side, see what they want to do, because I think that's their move.
Yeah, just to distract
on
the
side.
side.
Mobilize down,
yeah.
And then VNM can port in.
Yep.
So I'm going to just stay here, stay put for a while.
Well, then I will hold down the bottom and let me know if you need help up top. I doubt it, but...
If Lucky teleported in,
he did.
Might go on.
Yeah, he did. They might just reinforce the fort and try and be a nuisance.
Yeah.
I mean... All right, let's see. So just arriving here in a moment. Let's see what they want to do.
I'm trying to find a good room. Be ready. Oh, attack and defense.
All right, so we got Mika doing some damage down there. We've got Nedry, Legend Hussein, Castillo coming down with the forces with some siege. Not sure what she's trying to do with that, but we'll see how that goes. All right. Donnie Williams can watch you while I farm forts as my KVK is quite quiet. Okay, yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
Donnie Williams can watch you while I farm forts as my KVK is quite quiet. Yeah.
All right, so looks like Mika's doing some work down here. Here comes Mark T800 with his 30,000 T5. All right, here we go. Don't turn around, guys. Sit tight. Sit tight. Please stay.
Yeah, VNM is starting to make
Are
a
they?
move on the AFK people.
Yeah.
Up here.
Okay. Hey, can you put a marker up there to let them know to wake up? Yeah, we are Skywalker.
I'm gonna use a mark.
Hey, you want to pull Skywalker in, or?
Yeah, we are Skywalker.
All right, guys, y'all ready? Let's do this. There's another one. I guess, come on. Don't run. No, don't turn around. Why are you turning around? Okay, well, here you go. Bye. All right, so here we go. Sachi, your nick is similar to Serbian name Dragutin. Oh, sounds similar. Oh, let's hit you on the way back. Why not? All right, looks like Mika's got that locked up on the left side there. All right, let's bring these guys forward. We'll check on Ronnie and see what he's up to.
Everything's alright on my side.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
They're just doing their little pop in, pop out thing like they usually do?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
MEG is not doing anything yet. VNM, nothing yet so far.
Renard, you need 2 devices, buddy. One to watch the stream so you can get voice, and one to fight. The XP Killer, I thought you got kidnapped or something since the last video. I did not get kidnapped. I've been doing this. This is what I've been doing for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. It's been non-stop fighting in Zone 5, all the Zone 5s that we're in. So it takes a lot of time and coordination, and I don't want to give the opponent any kind of advantage by letting them stream snipe. So that's really why I haven't been doing much streaming while fighting. I don't want to give them any kind of advantage, but I guess they saw that I was streaming and decided to make a jump, so they get their picture in the papers right here. Skywalker, I'm at the store grabbing a drink.
Oh wow, that WWK is pushing.
Oh yeah? Here we go. Let's see. Well, that guy's getting swarmed down for sure. Here, let's go do some stuff. What you doing? Aldo, why do you have your T5 Siege out here? Come on now.
You know where are they going? They are going towards the Circle of Vitality.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, huh? Okay, well, not sure why that's going to help them at all. But.
They don't have the occupation reward.
They want to get their rewards before they give up on.
I'll talk to AOC too if they have the resources to flag down there and tap it.
Okay, they should. They should. I sure do wish that my troops weren't so damn slow. Peace Frog, hey, at least WWK finally farmed enough to do another 2 hours of fight. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Let's go. And we're going to swarm Aldo down. I think it's because his siege, he's got siege in there. That's why he's going to get swarmed down. If he had full infantry, he might have made it. Because if there's one thing that's slower than infantry, guys, it is siege. Siege is a lot slower. There's Aldo getting his selfie in. There you go. Aldo's a good guy. I will say Aldo's a pretty good guy. All right, let's go. Let's do some more stuff. Richard, where are you going? I did not tell you to go back. What's wrong with you? All right, so it looks like they're not open field anymore. Let's go over here because they inevitably... There goes Aldo again. Oh boy, we have way more people down here than we need. We don't need nearly this many people down here in case B&M decides to do some funny stuff. Hour and a half on the Circle of Nature, by the way.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 11 for me.
Okay.
On the Circle of Vitality. Oh, you mean Circle of Nature.
Right, other one. Okay, well, I mean, nobody's got it. We're going to do what we did last time we took a sanctuary. Going to fight for the next 8 hours in the middle of the morning. Yeah. Oh, so many kills that night. Okay. So guys, obviously this is basically, you're getting a bird's eye view of why I haven't been streaming that much. So every time we think there's a lull where we can just kind of get the things done that we need to get done, this happens. They decide to partner up again and push from 2 fronts. So we got to go fight, and that's why we're doing it. So we're having a good time, but that also stops me from making the videos and doing all that other stuff. So this is it. Of course, this is kind of light compared to all the other stuff, but you get my idea. Amir, hey Drago, which circles are the most important ones? Circle of Courage is #1, Granddaddy, that's the one that you want. So Circle of Courage is the best. That's this one right here. All damage 3% and rallied army capacity 10%. Let's see where the other one is. I think it's Circle of Vitality is next.
Vitality, yeah. 30% healing.
Yes, Circle of Vitality is the 30% healing and action point recovery. And then Circle of Defense, reinforcement capacity and watchtower damage. That's the last one that you need. Let's see what this one is. This is the probably...
Having all 4 doesn't hurt for the points.
Yeah, exactly. And then Circle of Nature, counterattack damage, and action point recovery. That's the third one. So you want Courage, Vitality, Nature, and then Defense in that order. Vitality is healing speed and hospital capacity, my bad. The XP Killer, how was the Ark of Osiris against Chisco Alliance? From your point of view, it was great. It actually was one of the easier ones, unfortunately. I want to say we were just, again, non-stop rallying. We were non-stop fighting, and I didn't have to use a single healing speed up. They've been decimated, right? They've been decimated on their Lost Kingdom, and you could tell. They just didn't have the raw troops that were necessary to win the Ark. And we were actually in the middle of our fight with VNM and all the other kingdoms and alliances. So we were also definitely low on troops, but they had been doing it for about a week longer. So they were a week behind on bringing troop count back up. So I think it was a combination of a few things. That was our 10th and still undefeated victory, which I can't say enough about. It was amazing. And again, my recording bugged out. So there you go. I really need to get on figuring out a better way to do those recordings, because it is really starting to tick me off that these really good Ark of Osiris battles were just, you're not getting my point of view, which is a shame. All right, let's see what's going on here. Once this... Oh, I missed it. Dang it. All right, so they're going to flag over to that circle, which is fine. But they can do that. Have you gotten a hold of AOC 3 yet? Actually, AOC 2. Yeah, 2 is the better one, and yeah, that's perfectly fine. They should have the resources for that. Is Anna on?
I'm not sure. I just told them to flag down there.
Okay. Let me check on.
Nothing yet.
Okay. So VNM still sitting tight at the moment.
They literally just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8, 9 flags. If they have resources for 8 or 9 flags, that's it.
Yeah, and I will say that they've got to burn through a bunch of layers of VNM and Meg flags, so it's going to take them a little while to
Just
connect.
one?
2.
You mean them? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they got to do 2 layers. Yeah, 2 layers and that'll do it. So that'll be about an hour. She can probably fast flag, to be honest with you. I think she's probably got that up and running, I want to say. Yeah, Renard, get your leadership together so you can start flagging to the right. Thank you. Peace Frog, Aldo already done. One push wonder. No, he's not done. He is doing what they're trying to do, which is to flag to the circle, and we'll engage them there. It's gonna be fun. Biker, the most important question: did you have any time to ride your bike? Did not. I haven't even had time to cut the grass, Biker. That's how bad it's been. Let's see here. Dev, how would you suggest a low spender to invest in Khan or Saladin? I have max mina and double C. Well, that's not that low of a spender if you've max mina and double C. I feel Saladin will be viable after maxing his first 3 skills, 380 heads, compared to Khan that needs to be maxed. So if you have the opportunity to win Mightiest Governor for Saladin, I would say Saladin. If you have no opportunity to do that and just have the availability to get Genghis on the wheel, I would go Genghis. I think Genghis is a better Cav commander, but I think Saladin has a little more utility because of that 3rd skill. The first skill is actually not that big of a deal. It's the 3rd skill. 3rd skill for Saladin is where it's at. Andrew, do you buy legendary sculptures every week? I do. That's where a lot of my gems go. 40,000 gems down the crapper every single week because of that. Sack, welcome to the stream, buddy. Appreciate that. Sack's a new member of AOC, and he's actually been really good. He's been doing really good. Very pleased. All right, so I've got some of my troops back. Looking to see if I can move somewhere and maybe do a little fighting for you guys. Not really much going on out there in the world of the forts being burned, but looks like we're going to get some action at the Circle of, I think we said Circle of Vitality, so that'll be really nice. Yeah, it's going to take them a while to go through those flags. I wonder if we can get Meg to heal their flag. Say, hey Meg, can you heal your flag really quick? Heal your flag for me, please. 1,000 a month? I wish it was 1,000 a month. Oh boy. Man, if it was 1,000 a month, I'd be a lot better off. All right, let's see. Yeah, so it looks like we got them locked down as far as just open field. I don't think they're going to be doing much in the way of actual fighting. Looks like Aldo just pitched in up front. Another smiley face from him. He does enjoy the camera. Saibo as well is in, guys, so make sure that you are ready to swarm their armies when they come out of their city. Just to give them a little love tap. Nothing wrong with that. Peace Frog, Meg would probably demolish their flag and let WWK have it. That's actually very true. We do need to pay attention to that. Make sure that Meg and VNM do not cancel their flags so that it's easier for them to get there. We have no way of stopping them from doing that, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I unlocked Saladin and have enough universal heads to max first 3 skills. Just afraid I'll regret after I invest 300 plus heads. Dev, I actually, if you had your choice, I would actually wait until Alex comes out and get him maxed. Saladin's good, don't get me wrong, but Alex is going to be one of the best commanders in the game. David Heiser, he does enjoy the camera. Yes, he does. Thanks for advice on leaning towards Saladin as well. If I had my choice between those two, I would also choose Saladin for that 3rd skill. However, if you have the option to wait for Alex, I would wait for Alex. Andrew, so we're talking sending a child to university level. Yes. Compare Saladin and Double C and Mina Pelagius. Yes, that's exactly. I would pair Double C with Pelagius, and I would go Mina Saladin. Would be my combination. So Pelagius Double C and then Mina Saladin would be the way I would go. That's how I would do it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, do what you got to do. I think Alex is just going to be that good to where he can be used across the map on different troop types. He's going to be a great infantry commander, don't get me wrong, but I think he can be used with a lot of different troops. Yeah, you've definitely been focusing on Cav, huh? Okay, thank you, Renard. Appreciate that. Looks like AOC 3 is building, or 2 is building. All right, so they're waiting on that. They're probably not going to come out of their city, guys, because why would they? They've got 20 armies around them. Let's go back up here and see what's going on, see if there's any action. Let's scout this guy too, see what he's got. Why not? Let's see if there's any other targets. Meg. Shut up, Meg. That's got to go away. This should be Vietnam territory. No, this is Meg. All right. Terry Lee, Alex Shield, and Richard Healing Factor OP. I think Alex by himself is OP, so anything you attach to him will also by, you know, by what's the word I'm looking for? By correlation, be OP as well. I think actually Alex and Charles is going to be the best pairing. Those are going to be some very speedy infantry. It's like shock troop infantry. Daniel Miles, I joined our Kingdom's second alliance. I'm at 22 million power. We have no T5 players and have been using your tips during arcs, and we've been winning by 20,000 points. Look at that. Strategy wins battles, guys. Good job, Daniel. Peace Frog, WWK only good at sneaky attacks from cities. Yeah, probably. The XP killer. What about Saladin Genghis with the rejuvenate of Saladin and the decreased 100 rage requirement from Khan making it a machine gun? That will work. The problem is you lose a lot of damage, XP killer, and with Genghis you want as much nuke damage as possible. So you're going to want to do Genghis Saladin if you do it that way. I personally would prefer it that way. I think you just lose too much damage and also a little bit of damage reduction by losing the skill tree. A Family Guy reference, yes. Neil Hurst. Hey, Drago, just watch Ronnie take someone's ancient ruins by himself, then defend the peasants too. It was awesome. The presence. Yeah, he does that. He's known to do that. I have to keep up with him sometimes when he does stuff like that. Terry Lee, it looks like the top and bottom are meeting at this point. Yeah, they're not. VNM is just kind of showing up to show up, I think. I don't think they're going to make a big push. If they do, it'll be fun, and you'll get to see some battles while we're on the stream. If not, then, yeah, that's basically been the last 24 hours. There's not really many battles at all. It's just been little skirmishes here and there. Nothing crazy, no big pushes or anything like that. And with WWK, this is actually the first flag that I've seen them build in quite a few days, to be honest. And, I mean, look at this. They're blocked off. I mean, what else are they supposed to do? They're not... They can't just poof things out of the field. I always am constantly checking the front lines to make sure there's not something going on behind our backs, which has happened quite a few times, or at least tried to. We do usually end up smashing it before anything happens, but
they might surprise us, you never know.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
With a triple massive attack, overwhelming
triple rally, everything.
Rallies going on all directions.
All over the place.
Don't get me excited.
Yeah, no, you're getting me wet. All right, let's see. Still
I'll migrate and start the war.
All right, that's it. Give me some pages. I'm migrating. This push, though. All right, so let's see. It is 19 UTC. Maybe we were a day off on our information. It is 19 UTC. We'll see.
They didn't mention the year though.
Yeah, they didn't mention the year or the month.
We have a problem then.
Yeah, that's a lot of being aware. Let's see. Matt Hubbard. Thanks for second infantry mark. Yoji Sun Tzu or Sun Tzu Yoji. Depends on your fight. If you're 1 versus 1ing, which is not usually the case, but if you are, Yoji Sun Tzu is the best commander pairing for that. If you are doing a group fight, like in actual war or even Ark of Osiris, you do tend to get swarmed as infantry. I would go Sun Tzu Yoji. If you need a Sun Tzu guide or a Yoji guide, both of them are on my channel. Andrew K., are you going to try and take 5 Crusader forts? Of course we are. Why would we not do that? We've got some friends in all of these kingdoms that are around us that need to have some attention given to their provinces. And we will make sure that they get that. Neil Hurst, you can keep up easy. I've seen you do some awesome things too. The Ark one was a beauty when you swooped the building at the last minute. Yes, that is definitely a good one. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was great. It was definitely fun. It was one of those fun moments in the game where you don't forget it.
Dragotin is awesome.
Dragotin is awesome. Thanks, Ron. You're the best.
Thank you.
All right, Terry Lee, I'm on about UN and AOC meeting at this point to take out 2 kingdoms. 2 kingdoms? You got Kingdom 11, Kingdom 12, Kingdom 13, and Kingdom 14. That's 4 kingdoms. Now 2 alliances basically are left at this point. You got VNM and WWK. You know, left. When I say left, quote unquote. Jogini95, is it possible for you and other content creators to make a poll thread or something like that where viewers can pitch and discuss updates we would like to see in the game? Then you pass it to the devs. Yes, join my Discord, Jogini, and there is a suggestions forum in there. Feel free to put your suggestions in there, and if it's something that I think would make sense, then I will certainly let them know, and yeah, I'll pass the information on. Rafael Henrique, it's nice to watch how you guys put everyone together and make your strategies work. A lot of effort to coordinate and make that happen. Yes, it is. It's definitely a lot of effort. Sad that live streaming gives some advantages to the enemy. It is what it is. At this point, I mean, we just have the overwhelming force. We've gotten them cornered to the point where they really can't make too many moves. And right now it is Mightiest Governor, so I'm sure they want to do some open field battles and get some points. So we can get some battles going on, but the big stuff happened a few days ago. Earlier in the week and then late last week is really when the big stuff happened, and that's when they had their shot. And you know, we ended up coming out on top. I mean, that's the way it was. I mean, because it's nice to watch you guys. Cheers from Brazil. Cheers from the U.S. I know quite a few folks from Brazil. They're good people. Here we get K11. Okay. How do you join Discord? It's in the description, Jogini. If you go to that link, you'll be able to join my Discord channel, and you can go in there and find the suggestions section and do what you were talking about. Terry Lee, they piss us off by from killing then run, so we take them while they can't run from that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's been a big strategy of theirs over the last couple weeks, has been wait until we're around their cities, then poke, and then jump back in their city. It can be effective against the right kinds of troops, and it's a frustrating tactic, but it doesn't win you wars, and that's kind of what we're doing right now, is we're winning war while they're trying to win individual battles. XP Killer, do you think for 10 million players, should I put all effort into tech? I've got full cav and infantry armies. Yes. As a lower end player, a free-to-play player, something like that, whatever you want to call yourself, wherever you're at in that spectrum, you want to invest in tech. That is your priority. Investing in war tech is where you need to be.
And troops count.
And troop count. You always should be training troops, and you should always be investing in war tech. Those are your priorities, and then make sure you have at least one really good commander for each one of your armies, and you'll be at least decent on the battlefield. You'll be able to hold your own, contribute, put your troops into rallies and be effective, that kind of thing. It's really nice to have a bunch of players like that in an alliance like ours, especially if they're active. We need active players like that. Drago, greetings from K9. We are ally, but we are weak. We are a nice group of people. Greetings from Serbia, mate. Love your stream. Greetings from the U.S. And yeah, it is what it is, right? Every kingdom's different. And yeah, I mean, you did the right thing, I guess I would say, partnering up with UN, because that would not have gone well otherwise, I'm sure, just because of how UN is and how the rest of the kingdoms are. Peace Frog 114 watching and Y24 likes. Go like the stream, everyone. Sure, go like the stream. I'd really appreciate that. I don't do it for the likes or the vines. I do it for you guys. So I appreciate whichever you want to do. If you want to like it, subscribe if you have not already, please do. If not, then and just enjoy the content, whatever you want to do. Did MG event of Saladin already finish in K16? No. Today is the last day. So again, here are the rankings right now. Excuse me again. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, most of the guys that are at the top are AOC. You got Dara being the one exception in rank 3, and Dara is a beast at Mightiest Governor. I will say that. Let's see, Terry Lee. Love how I TP beside K11 troops and scare them when they're killing farms and send 2 T4 marches. Yeah, yeah. Varvarina, hit and run double C belly. You can, you're running really fast to not do much damage. That's kind of the way I see that, but it would work. Probably for farmer killing or things like that. Daryl Looney, hit and run pairing would be double C and belly. Yep, that's exactly what the previous guy said. Razvan, hey Drago, glad to catch the stream. Thank you for joining, Razvan. Appreciate it. Hi, Andrea. I'm also from Serbia. Cool. Dragon got a question. What would happen if you go to your regular kingdom from Lost Kingdom, but your troop exceeds your regular hospital capacity? Thanks in advance. The hospital capacity follows you to the regular kingdom because you've got the buff from the Lost Kingdom, I believe, right? I want to say that the buff stays. Yeah.
No.
Oh, it doesn't.
The buff doesn't.
Well, I don't want to do that, so.
You might have overcap healing troops.
Yeah. So I got a feeling it's kind of like when you have a troop expansion buff and you use it and then you run out, but you still have 300,000 troops in your army. They won't go away, but they won't replenish. So you won't be able to go higher than whenever you.
We haven't tried, so we don't.
Yeah, and I don't want to try it, so don't try it. Don't waste troops just to try that out. Just don't go below and then go above again. It's not a pretty idea. Estrella, what do you think will be the next commander? Alex. Alex is going to be the next commander released into the game once the wheel comes out. If you're talking after these two that just came out like a week ago, I don't know. Charlemagne.
We're going to have another infantry.
Yeah, another infantry one. It's going to be the rise of infantry pretty soon here, guys. I'm not sure if you understand. It's going to be.
So we can give them reasons to put archers.
Yeah. Well, Ronnie wants archers, so I need to start building up my archer count because he's depleted them so much from his dumb rallies. Killing all my archers. XP Killer, how F Legend have that many points if he's not spending money? He said it himself. He is spending money. He spends a lot of money. The past couple weeks, it's been nothing but him spending money. But it's also war. So that's what happens when you fight wars. The points on Mightiest Governor during kill event go way up. Way up. Raphael, definitely better heal this troops before migrating just in case. Yeah, I don't think you can migrate without healing all of your troops, if I remember correctly. Matt Hover, best commander ever in real life, Attila. Attila the Hun.
I think you can migrate with a full hospital.
Oh, yeah, because that will lower your power too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart decision, but costly. Yeah, Attila would be good. I mean, I kind of put him kind of similar to Genghis, so maybe they want to do something a little bit different, but then again, they got a bunch of, European commanders back to back to back to back too, so you never know. Any news about Constantine? Nothing that I've heard. I want to say it's going to be either one of two things. It's going to be either another wheel event commander, or maybe they'll make him like a new VIP level or something like that. Well, I think that it's probably going to be one of those two. I don't think they have any more room to add more commanders into the Mightiest Governor rotation. And they're probably not going to add another Metal Store commander anytime soon either. So that'd be my guess. Imbratur, Charlemagne looks nice. Yes, he does. He's going to be an awesome infantry commander. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting to play with some of these pairings. We're starting to get to the point where we've got some real diversity on how you can construct your armies. So, for instance, right, the meta has always been, since the game started, for infantry, Richard Charles. That's it. That's the best. If you don't have those two, you don't have the best commander set up in the game for infantry. Now we've got Alex, and then we're going to have Constantine, and then we've got Charlemagne, and we've got all these other ones where you can really put together some interesting combinations on all these different troop types. That's what I really like about all these commanders popping out, besides the fact that it's just more stuff for us to get into, but also because it diversifies the game. I've said it on a couple other videos where if you have more options to choose from, it's not just Richard Charles versus Richard Charles and Minna Double C versus Minna Double C, or now we've got Genghis, so it'll be Genghis Double C or Genghis Minna, or it starts changing things up and it makes the battlefield a little bit more. You need to have more strategy on the battlefield, know who you're going up against, understand the game, and that's what's going to benefit the players that have skill. Junix, any idea when this Midsummer event comes online? No, I've been waiting for it. I've been hoping that it would happen like now. I've been waiting to spend for some more packs to wait for that to come out, but I couldn't wait. So I had to do one, but yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen. I'd assume within the next couple weeks would be my guess. Mohawks, Dragothian, quick question. I've been hoping to see Richard on the wheel for quite some time as I haven't gotten a chance to unlock him. Any idea if he's still available? Yes, that's the only way you're going to be able to get him is on the wheel. But now we've got Alex coming out too that's going to be on the wheel. We still got Genghis, we got YSG, we got the Universal one. So it's just a matter of luck. And Double C as well. Yep, I totally forgot about that. And Double C as well. We haven't seen Double C wheel in months, right? It's been months.
We haven't.
Same thing with YSG. It's been all Genghis all the time. So hopefully a Richard wheel comes your way, Mohawks. I'm rooting for you because he is quite a commander and he's good with pretty much everything, but obviously he's one of the best infantry commanders right now. Once Alex comes out, Constantine comes out, Charlemagne comes out, the pairings are going to be really interesting and really fun to play around with. Australia, the next commander in MG will be Alexander. No, Alexander is on the wheel event. Peace Frog, you can have full hospital and still migrate. Yes. Thank you for the clarification on that. Antron, hello, deuces, how you doing? Showman, what do you think AoE pairing of Max, YSG, and Mechmed in the field? Well, let me show you. Look at my 5th preset. That's my 5th preset, Showman. It works out really well. It definitely does a lot of damage, especially in group fights, and the enhancement of both skill damages is definitely worthwhile. That's a maxed level 60 YSG and an almost maxed Mechmed. So I have the opportunity to change my second commander to be Mechmed. It could be Julius. It could be Sun Tzu. It could be Babers. It really can be whoever I want in whatever situation I want, and I can kind of make it happen. Really be customized on how you're fighting. What you're fighting, be customized on what you're using to fight against it, and you'll be really well off in the field. Nicholas, hey Drago, how do you think the game will balance the next season of KVK? Well, let's speculate a little bit, right? So there's a couple things they can do. To balance it correctly, they should probably treat it like the Ark, but fix it to where it actually works. I really hope they don't do it as a winner's season kind of thing where all the winners come together in their continents, because what's going to happen is there's continents out there where they all partnered up and they all kind of didn't fight and then they shared in all the stuff. They're out there, which means they didn't win, right? They kind of partnered up and say, please don't attack me, I want to attack you, and let's see what achievements we can get. Then there's other continents like ours and like JWM's continent and the continent that Chisco's on and all the other ones where it was an all-out war. And especially for alliances like JWM and UCS and IKM and all of them, they're large. They are very large. I feel like as good as we are and as big as we are that we could put up a fight on all of those alliances. JWM at some point will overwhelm you. They've got 60 plus T5 players and no signs of stopping. There's probably not any two kingdoms together that would be able to fight them. 78 now? Well, there you go. It was 65 last I checked, now it's 78. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, once you have that many T5 players, you just need to know where to put your flags, is really what it boils down to. You just place all of your folks where you want them to be, and there's not much they can do. So I think at the end of the day,
bash your way in with brute force.
Yeah, exactly. Just push the A move button and watch the devastation and scorched earth campaign happen. I think really what it boils down to is they need to make it, if they're going to like shuffle everybody around, which I think they will do. I think they should do it based off of power. So combined active power from each kingdom, put them all on one continent. That'd be really cool. I think that's the only way to make it, quote unquote fair. But I think the way it is now is kind of fair. We've got kingdoms that are side by side that have been open for about the same amount of time. The problem that they're going to run into when they start looking at the power stuff is some of these kingdoms that are newer, but they've got really big power, they won't have the alliance tech that maybe a kingdom in the earlier stages has, or they don't have the same commander leveled up because of, again, not being in the kingdom for as long as they need to be. So it depends. It's really going to be hard now that they've done it this way to do it a different way and make everybody happy. It's just not going to happen. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. I'm still getting over this cough. It only happens when I talk a lot, and this is what live streams do. So, ICAM is not too painful when they're allied to your kingdom. Yeah. Well, if they're allied, they're not going to attack you, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it. But again, I mean, the Lost Kingdom guys, we partnered up with K15 because we liked them. They played the game right. They're not douches, and we liked the way they played, and they approached us in the right way. So we partnered up with them, and it's turned out to be really well. We're not going to partner up with the whole continent, especially with the way things happened before Lost Kingdom started. They knew their number was up as soon as Lost Kingdom opened, and now they're just kind of having some fun at the end of it, knowing that things have gone the way they have, and they played out the way they did. And just enjoy Province 1 and Zone 2, wherever you're at in there, and we'll see you once the Level 4 pass is open. That's the next big thing. Showmail, Gecko High Alliance is disbanding, so recruit their T5 players if they need a new home. Well, we've already gotten quite a few high players to come over to our alliance, so if any of the T5 players in high that are good, I'd love to chat with you if you want to. If not, then enjoy wherever it is that you guys go. Misfits, good morning, Deucey. How you doing? It's afternoon for me, but I'm glad it's morning for you. You must be West Coast or even Wester. Showmail, I am begging the developers to at least let us have 10 sculptures of Ethelfled on a daily basis. Yeah, 3 at a time is definitely a little rough. Showmail, I did ask them that, and they said that they are not changing the count for the foreseeable future, is what they said. So it's going to be 3 a day for quite a while. I think they will increase it at some point. I just don't know when that time frame will be, but the wording I got was not anytime soon. How about that? Juan Jose Calle, let's see. Hey Drago, who should I spend 50 golden sculptures on, Khan or wait for Alexander? I'm thinking on Khan because he's so useful in open field. What do you suggest? I suggest Alex, and the reason I say that is because Khan is not really, really good until he's expertised. So unless you can find an extra 640 sculptures to max him out with, I would go with Alex. Zarts, hello Drag, and show me how you both doing. I'm doing great. I'm live streaming. We were having a little bit of fun with some battles, but they decided to take another break. It looks like, and I think they're just waiting on the Meg flag to burn down to the south so that they can continue to try and flag to the circle. They probably will attach to the circle, which is fine. We are also flagging to the circle from the left, and we have no flags in our way, so we will connect there first. However, it does not open for another hour and a half. They will get there in an hour and a half, so there's going to be some fights, guys. What do y'all think? Going to be some fights at the circle. This will be the first fight that we've had. What, a couple days, Ronnie? Like first actual fight, like fight. Yeah, it's been about a couple days. Day and a half.
Well, yesterday we had a big fight.
Was it? Was that a fight?
Is it 2 days ago?
Yeah, I think it's about a day and a half. Dude,
started that night.
That was last night, but everything was already wrapped up. Yeah, it's been about a day and a half.
Since then, yeah, everything is wrapped up.
It's been about a day and a half of a good fight. So let's see how this goes. Let's see if there's a little bit of fights to be put up. And yeah, I mean, I think we're just going to have too many people that are going to want to get some more kill event points. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
If they print all 3 alliances, they might have a chance.
Sure. The problem is they just can't reinforce. The only one that can do anything is WWK because they're here.
I'm not saying about the circle.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like battle us.
Yeah, I got you.
WWK could flag up to us. They probably have the resources.
I got you. Yeah, we're doing forts over here, buddy.
And just attack us from
all sides.
3 points.
Like they did. Like they did last week.
They have much better reinforcements from this point of view right now.
Yeah. Well, they're consolidated.
Because they are basically surrounding us. If WWK comes from the bottom,
that's what they're doing right now.
They have a really good standpoint.
Yeah, that's true. They should put up a fight.
They should try it at least.
I think he's trying to talk about.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep a straight face, but I can't. I was trying to support your idea.
You should be a little bit serious.
I was trying to support your idea there. Okay, show me out. Where did you go? Can't seem to find you in the alliance. Zarts, I got banned because someone mistake and got unbanned yesterday. I'll be coming back to there. Cool. Come on back. I look forward to seeing you. We thought we had a good one going when you passed out Dragons VNM and WWK started pushing kill. About 15 to 20 of us TP'd in and they left. Yeah, they do that. Raphael, keep the live streaming. So, by the way, I really want to see the rally that Ronnie showed, the report earlier in his live stream, that 1.1 million dead troops rally. Which one was that?
When we took the GOS.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have the recordings.
So nice.
My YSG and Freddy.
Circle. Where did I? Oh, I didn't see this. WWK sent me a message. It said, did you see it? I didn't even see it. I must have accidentally hit favorites and not actually read it. It says all I seek is to get my members the Crusader achievement for occupying one circle, which we will then immediately retreat from. This KVK obviously will be won by you. I ask for a small bone thrown to my people as we are unable to reach Zone 6. Ali Abbas, I did not see your question. Let me scroll back up there, buddy. I apologize. What is a good archer combo epic-wise? Herman Osman or Herman Kusunoki? Herman Osman is the way to go. If you want the full breakdown, Ali, please go check out my Archery Mastery Guide. Best of the best PvP and best of the best PvE for whichever need you have it for. Oh, you're from the Philippines, Misfits. It's almost 3:30 a.m. Woke up. Oh, that kind of morning. Okay. All right. I apologize. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. I appreciate you joining me. Yeah. So, what do you want to do about this, Ronnie?
About Aldo?
No, but that wasn't from Aldo. That was from Debo K14.
And what do you want to do about what then?
They're asking for a circle so they can get their achievement.
You want me to be mean on the live stream?
I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so let me show you some other reports while Ronnie's deliberating the fate of that circle. Because it is entirely up to him, and I'm taking myself out of it. This was a scout. Let me see. Where's the other one at? Oh, what did I do with it? I know I saved it.
It's too much involved. People got zeroed. I'm sorry, we cannot allow anything.
All right. Well, there's your answer. There is your answer.
It won't work. Things are happening.
Oh, this was a good one. This was on Legend F. Which one was this? Was this the pass? This was the pass battle. Okay, that was the dead for that one. Did I not save the? I know I messaged somebody with it. Where's Aaron at? Oh, there's Aldo. Bro, you're on. They just want to capture, get the rewards, and then we leave. We remove those flags. I'll ask everyone to leave once we get the achievement. Our allies are so dumb. I asked them to remove flags for us, bunch of kids. There you go. All right. It's up to you, man. I like Aldo, so it's up to you. I'll leave it at that. You can go ahead and coordinate with him if that's what he wants to do.
Did they spare us when we had the war? They still built flags. They burned our alts out of the pass.
These are all true. These are all true statements. Why not? So Kenneth Yamato wants to know, why not let members vote about the circle thing? I can do a ready check, like a 1 hour ready check. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a plan.
Let's see what people think about it.
I think I know the answer.
I think I know the answer too. Yeah, let me get into it. Ready check. Nope, that's not ready check. Send ready check. Hold on. Vote for WWK circle. Oops. I'll do a 10-minute ready check. So it's got to be quick.
Then that's too quick.
30-minute ready check. 30-minute ready check.
30 minutes.
That's all you get. Read your mail.
I'm gonna press no with all the accounts I have.
That's wrong. That's so wrong.
Vote for WWK circle.
Oh, we already got 3 yeses.
Do you want to let WWK get the circle so they can get their action?
All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Live polling, folks. Fate of a server. Oh, now it's evened up, 6-6.
All done.
Oh, don't log on. He's gonna log on all his accounts. Oh,
I
man.
have 30 minutes.
Wait, tell them they removed Jasper, and we will give it a good thinking over.
No, 0 Jasper.
0 Jasper. There you go. Here, I'll
0
tell.
Jasper, they get the reward in exchange.
We are voting on it. I've been told if you 0 Jasper, the circle is yours.
That's it. just to tap it for the achievement, not theirs.
Shit, they can have it at that point. Oh, I'm 5 points away. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, this is the one. So let's do the trick. Y'all know the trick, right? You all know the trick. To get your building point achievement for the day, so you can... Let's build a nice willow tree right over here. I'll do it right here. Yeah, right here. That's a good spot. Boom. Yay. I got my full achievement. Alright. Got my daily achievement. This is like the third day I've gotten an achievement out of the last 2 weeks. What do you mean cooperating with us? They've already given up. I'm going to tell you, man. 13-12 in favor. You want me to tell you who voted yes? Because I can tell you.
What?
It tells me who voted yes and who voted no.
No, don't tell me.
Well, I mean,
Not on the live stream.
I mean, it's on the stream, so.
Oh,
Because you can see it.
very useful.
So there's that. All right, so I mean it's pretty even right now. It's pretty broken even both ways. I haven't
Still
voted.
20 and something minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
We're basically giving them resources to fight us. It doesn't mean they will leave.
I mean, what are the resources for that achievement? It's like, let's see, because they don't have any circles, huh? Yeah, they got none. So let's see, control one circle. Let's see, where is it at?
It's the Alliance achievement.
Yeah, I'm looking through it. Control, occupy one circle. It's 1k gems, 3 gold keys, 500,000 XP is nice, and then 20 hours of speed ups on all 4, and then 3,000 action points. Not much you can do with that, but oh, it's going overwhelmingly no now. Ugh. 14-19 in favor of no.
People are hearing me.
VNM report the fort's repairing. Nope, it's not.
It's burning.
It's burning again. I was about to send a rally. Oh, Meg forts as well.
I'll say something right now.
Okay. Dragothian, there are Twilight Awards for Circle 2, not a bunch though. I believe those already happened though. I don't think it's retroactive.
VNM is starting to clean up the troops. Lucky with his infantry.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what it is.
He'll run.
He'll run.
I said he'll run. Back into the city.
Yeah. There are Twilight Awards. Yeah, you don't get the Twilight Awards after they're already over, though. You have to do it in the timer. That's the whole point. This one is defeat 20 Darkstalkers. That one's done. We'll get that one in 9 hours. Which, of course, is freaking midnight for me. I mean, Jesus. Every single thing in this Lost Kingdom has been midnight or 1 a.m. for me. It's killing me. Hence the snoring. Matt Hubbard, I forgot you were ahead of us. Yes, we are super far ahead of you. If you're still in the circle. It says your alliance controlled one circle at the end of the chapter. Yeah.
Left.
WWK is not in that list. There's only 2 alliances out of the 7 that got that chapter reward that are not K16. One was VNM, obviously, and the other one was POW, or Gus, as they're known now. And that's because we couldn't touch them. We couldn't touch them. Okay. So, I mean, let's check the latest rankings on the vote. 15-21 against so far. There's 23 minutes left.
I'm telling you, the yeses, half of them didn't read.
Yeah, probably.
But
Don't
you
really.
just wanted it to be in Aldo's favor, so I know why you did it like that.
Yeah, Andrew K. So yeah, I have enough VIP points to get another full VIP 15. I've got over 1 million VIP points. Hannah Ramirez, don't worry, it's 3:40 a.m. in my country now. Yeah, it's freaking early, isn't it? Hey Drago, where do I find the Dark Stalkers? So those are at the Altar of Darkness guy. So let me show you. In Zone 5, there are the same thing as the Ancient Ruins, but it's called the Altar of Darkness. This is basically the upgraded ruins. We did them last night, which is when I fell asleep. These have a 3-day timer, roughly. Or maybe a 2.5-day timer is maybe what it is. But 2.5-day timer on it. It's not every 15 hours like the ruins are. So you can do the Altar of Darkness and then do the ruins 2 or 3 times as well before the Altar of Darkness pops back up. So it's 1-to-3 ratio roughly. Maybe 1-to-4. More than that. Jeez. 15, 30, 60, 48. Yeah, 3-to-4 ruins in the same time as 1 Altar of Darkness. Drago, how many honor points do you have now? I'm behind on honor points, Dave, because I was fighting nonstop for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So I didn't kill a single barbarian almost for 2 weeks. So it's just been nonstop fighting, and I went behind. Let me see where I'm at now. I don't even remember. Yeah, I'm 29th place. 50.
You're really out behind.
I told you, man. I haven't fought. I haven't done any farming. Done nothing for like a week and a half.
Even if you have field troops, you should just swarm some barbarians that are around.
I didn't even do that.
That's really bad.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. When you're fighting 18 people at the same time. Hey, Mr. DJ, hope you're having a good day. Do you recommend spending gems for AP in order to get more honor? I would like to get 100,000 honor and only 25 days left. Yeah, I mean, it's a good, especially for if you're going to be top 20. Yes, you want to make sure that you win that if you have that opportunity, because it's a skin that you can't get anywhere else. Meg. Shut up, Meg. All right. Guess Mika, Ronnie, and Drago don't want to hear me eat my Fat Boy Taco Bell. Yeah, probably not. Sam Hond, our level 5 passes open Monday. It will be 3 a.m. for you. Yeah, man, it's tough. And get ready, buckle up. If you're fighting, that's 24 hours of fighting. Just get ready. At least it was for me. And of course, I got freaking nonstop messages now. Yes, Ronnie has 100,000 points. He put quite a few gems into the Past Glory event and got an absolute crap ton of action point potions. And then he went ham on barbarians nonstop for the first week. And he accrued quite a few points. And he's been very regular on doing his ruins. That's one thing I've slacked on as well, because, again, I'm fighting or I'm tired from fighting. And I don't have the energy or the wherewithal to do it. I just don't keep tabs on it as well as I should.
Hiya.
Hey, Jess. I'm on live stream, by the way. Just give you a heads up.
Oh, okay. Hi.
There's Jess. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's so. Hey, Jess, we put a and again, remember you're on live. You remember on your own live stream.
I know. That's why I popped on.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Okay.
I do not agree. And the only one who actually voted yes, no offense, kind of are people who don't really participate in the fighting.
As I show the vote and show the people who said yes on the live stream. Sheesh. Okay. Well, it's looking.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't see why.
Yeah.
It's preventing us from just taking the things we want from them.
Yeah. It's looking overwhelmingly no. So I don't think we have to worry about it. But yeah, I mean, they like to pull at my heartstrings, Jess, because they know. No, I hear you. Can you hear me?
No, I just accidentally.
Okay.
Can you hear Dragon?
Yeah, I hear everybody.
Sorry, yeah, that was me. I put my coffee cup on my phone and muted myself.
Jeez. You're drinking coffee, not tea?
Tea.
Okay.
I call it a coffee cup because it's like huge, so it's not a teacup.
Coffee cup for tea. Okay. So
Yeah.
So here's my thing, because they like to pull at my heartstrings, and that's what got us in trouble before. Because, you know, we popped our fort down in Zone 3 before, and we were ready to expand, and then they said, let's stop, everybody gets what they want. Okay, cool, let's say yes. And then we get attacked 3 days later. 2 days later, yeah, sorry. So, I mean, I've been burned too many times, and this is not the first time they've asked for us, not them particularly, but maybe them as well. You know, asked us to stop and let them get stuff, and
then I get killed. Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know very well.
Yeah.
I think I was killed just yesterday.
Yeah.
The day before.
Yeah. I told Aldo, I said 0 Jasper, and they can have the circle.
See, that's not even good enough for me because I respect Jasper. I respect.
Me too. He's not even
that he comes at us every chance he gets.
He's not even on my radar. He's not even, like, I told you the other day, he's not even on my radar.
I know.
So his response was, let me talk to Piteous about it. And then he said he's offline. Says, well, as much as I'd like our guys to get the achievement, but Jasper did spend money, it would be wrong if I 0 him. It's against his morals, but thanks for the offer. I get that. I didn't expect you to say yes. It was really, it was,
yeah, I mean,
it wasn't really a real offer, but yeah.
Right. I respect that he actually, said no, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that to my people.
Jessie was on the front line with her T5. Yeah, she's got all kinds of T5.
Oh, yeah.
Just like I said before. What's up, man? You're a great YouTuber and player. Thank you, Wolfram. I appreciate that. Skywalker, he comes at our farms. Yes, he does. I'm not in your alliance. I'm the asshole one. Okay. I'm not sure which one that is, because especially if it's Jessie's description, most people around us are assholes. So, Hannah Ramirez, who is the best of the best main commander of Ethelfled? Oof. All right, let's look at Ethelfled again. We're getting a lot of questions about Ethelfled on the stream. So first skill, deals damage to a single target, 800 damage, and reduce the target's attack, defense, and health by 30% for 5 seconds. Next, deals damage in a front-facing cone to up to 5 enemies, another 800 direct damage, and reduces their attack, defense, and health by 50% for 2 seconds. I don't understand how that works. Why are the same things happening twice within 2 seconds? It negates the 5 seconds of the first skill. I just don't get it. Really, that should read for 2 seconds and for 2 seconds.
The same turn.
Well, it says next, though, just like Barca does. It's weird. We're gonna, like I said at the very beginning of the stream, guys, we're gonna have to see how this first skill works to really figure out how to use this commander properly. Not to mention, it's going to take months just to get the first skill maxed, guys. So it's going to be a little while. Yeah, it's going to be a month before this first skill is even maxed. I haven't done the math, but I think it's going to be around that. At least a few weeks to a month. And then we can test it out and see what happens. And then the other skills, again, are kind of all over the place. Counterattack damage against your troops is reduced by 5% up to 20%. When actively attacking, you have a 10% chance up to 50% chance to reduce the movement speed of enemy cavalry by 30%. No, up to 50%. And other troops by 30%. So this skill makes them an open field commander. For sure. I mean, this is definitely nothing to do with garrison, nothing to do with siege. This is strictly an open field skill. Third skill, all troops under your command gain attack, 35% bonus to damage for barbarians and other neutral units, and 35% commander XP. That's really nice. This is kind of the replacement to Boudica, really, is the way I'm looking at her so far. When this commander leads a rally attack, all armies joining the rally have a 10% higher troop limit. Yeah. When this commander is leading at least 3 different troop types, their damage is increased by 20%. Now that would, I'm assuming, stack with armed and armored to the teeth. So that's an additional 3% on each side too. Problem is, mixed troops just don't do well. I mean, a 25% buff, what is that, 20%? Yeah, 20% buff is nice, and it'd be worth testing out. But just traditionally, mixed troops do not go up well against other armies or other things that you're attacking that are single troop specific. Now, what I find curious, because this is a leadership, peacekeeping, support commander, is you've got open field battle skill here, Thunderous Force. Then you've got a barbarian peacekeeping skill here with barbarian and XP. Then you've got a rally skill here with Fortress of Mercia when this commander leads a rally attack. And then you've got a direct damage nuke with debuff. So this commander is a CC open field rallying peacekeeper. There's too much. There's too much. There's too much stuff. And then her expertise is dealing an extra 20% damage.
Even if you rally force, or let's say you rally neutral objectives, you still use one type of troops.
Yeah.
Not going to use mix of troops.
Yeah.
Take down force or whatever.
It just doesn't make sense. There's too many things going on here, and then the things that are going on here aren't even really, really good. Like, there's no one thing that's like really, really good. The first skill, I think, can be really, really good. We just need to see how it plays out, how it actually works in the game, because all the other ones are just meh to me. And then the expertise is a new skill, deals an extra 20% damage to enemies who have been slowed. That would work really well with, like, say, an infantry commander like Richard, where he's got not only the slow from the infantry tree, but also from his skills. So you can have somebody pretty much slowed all the time. That's kind of cool. And then on the cavalry tree too, there's slows when you attack armies. And then on the first skill, the second skill, there's a slow on Ethelfled. So there's ways where you can kind of stack up this damage, and maybe it makes sense, especially if you are using mixed troops in the open field, maybe. But for rallying, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Let's see. Legend F, 2 weeks. Yes, so 2 weeks to max out the first skill of Ethelfled. Thank you for doing my mental math for me. Musgrave, Drago, please ask the devs for a new gift code for the sake of the free-to-plays. Didn't we just get gems from all these updates that we just got? You should get all kinds of gems there. But I'll tell you what, man. I will say, somebody from my stream asked for some free rewards. Can you please hook them up? And I will do my best. Lucas Fernando, hey Drago, let's test your Sarka. 1 versus 1, your full siege Sarka versus me. I need points to be the first in Mightiest Governor. Just kidding, nice live. Lucas Fernando, no can do. And even my siege, I've only got T4 siege. I still don't have T5 siege. I need to get all over that, because that's the sweet, sweet hotness, is the T5 siege. That's when you know that you've made it, and that's where I'm headed. Estrella, do you see her being a rally leader of, like, Kerouac bosses and neutral buildings, like a fort rallier? That's interesting. I never really even thought about that, because Mina Double C or Mina Genghis has kind of been the standard. We could try it out. I think that's actually a pretty good thought, Estrella. That way you don't have to yell at people for sending you Cav, not sending you Cav, because it could be mixed troop. I don't know. It'll still be slower if you use mixed troop, but yeah, I think it would work for that. That could be the free-to-play version of that. JSPR, Ethelfled and Barca maybe. Yeah, again, I mean, if you start focusing too much on the mixed troop part of this, I think you're going to go the wrong direction. You need to focus on the first skill and see how that works, and then maybe start to pair up the damage stuff with the slow stuff, and maybe use them as a debuffer, where they're slowing marches, they're debuffing the targets with attack, defense, and health, that kind of thing. Sun Tzu and Ethelfled. Why?
with infantry, obviously not mix.
The counterattack damage would be nice. We'll see.
It's about the AoE and the AoE regeneration. If Sancho is first, we have the skill. So you basically can tip off the same target over and over.
I want to know how that first skill works, because there's no reason for that second part of the first skill to be inside of the same timer of the first skill. It just doesn't make sense at all. So 8 minutes left on the ready check, and there's 18 yeses and 35 nos.
How is there 18 yeses? I want to know the names of these people.
Why would we want to help them? Did they help us at any point? Valid point. I voted yes because I thought it was to take it. F them. I vote no. I was waiting for a few of those because, yeah, that always happens. Ready checks are a joke. You can never trust the results. Because most people just smack the yes button, because why not? Karma Commando, what's up, man? Zalmuth here. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Hello, Karma Commando, a.k.a. Zalmuth. I appreciate you joining the stream, bud. You can hop in. I guess not. Musgrave, can you tell me your most embarrassing noob mistake? Mine was instant gemming 1.6 T4 Siege and putting Legendary Commander to my Cleopatra. I've had a few. I have accidentally gem healed about, I think it was 8k worth of gems. So that was probably my biggest one, and that was very early on. I think I've also just done some noob things as far as there's a couple flags that I've placed that weren't very smart. I tell you what, the one that comes to mind, and it's because Ronnie's on the stream here with me. We were doing Kerouac one day, and I told him that we could swarm his Kerouac even if we rally it. It didn't work out that way, and he was very upset. So that was probably my biggest noob mistake. Seeing it her first debuffing like the Circle and Great Ziggurat would be a great help. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, Estrella. I don't think people are going to have him up in time for the early kingdoms, but maybe the later kingdoms we can see that work. Maybe it'll work. People are arguing in chat about it right now to help them. Oh. X-Freeze, best way to be high in strategic reserve. Farm barbs. Farm barbs and kill guardians. As many guardians as you can. With as many armies as you can. Kenneth Yamato, have you noticed the first skill of Ethelfled fires arrows to her left side instead of firing to her front? Looks like a bug to me. I have not even used Ethelfled, so I have not seen that. Let's see if there's a barbarian around here somewhere, and I'll attack it. Unfortunately, my alliance is all about killing. What? You're breaking up. Are you uploading anything? YSG with the chick, says Jason Bourne. I used Minna with the chick. So let's see how that goes. I can use YSG with the chick, though, too, if you want. Ashwin, say hi to Jesse and Ronnie. I say hi to them every day. Ashwin says hi, guys. Did I get removed? Or did I have a problem with it? Y'all hear me okay? I guess not. Hold on. You guys there? I guess not. I might have lost them. Discord may be having some issues. Mark Gun King, I would love to just be on that stream with you all. Well, you're on the stream with me, so you're a part of the family right now. Joining my stream and joining everybody up.
Should I drag Zalmuth here?
Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, no, it's not.
There was like a break in there where everything stopped working.
I just had some lag problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it too. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, me too. Well, in the stream it was kind of funny. So You dropped out of Discord. I did not drop out of Discord. I promise you, Mika.
I haven't hopped in here because I've looked in here. I opened Discord and there's one person in this channel, and then I joined and everybody showed up. So there was a bug for me.
Hey, Zalma.
How's it going, guys?
Hey. All right. So again, we are live on my live stream right now. So
You're on a special channel right now.
yeah, this is a special channel, special helmet channel.
Hi, everyone.
Hannah Ramirez, it's a
I'll be
bug.
quiet.
Yeah. Just waiting for Alex. Yeah, I'm waiting for Alex to come out, and I may skip finishing Mehmet off and just use gold keys to finish him, and then go straight for Alex. I'm not 100% on that yet. Skywalker, see, you wouldn't have had these problems if y'all wasn't trying to be in a VIP chat room. Skywalker's getting a little jealous, guys.
Aww,
What's up, nerd?
Shut up, nerd. Musgrave, Drago, how much sculptures do you consider as a good spin from 100 or 180 spins, including general sculptures? So on average, I get around 30 to 35 per 60 spins. So usually 2 to 1 is average. Really good is 1 to 1. If you can get one sculpture per spin, or per set of 5 spins, I guess, you want 3. So 3 to 5 is really what you want. Hope that answers your question. There's a lot of numbers in there. Yeah, Musgrave. Yeah, the Richard spin that I put up on my channel was one of my better ones. I think the second and third day I got the eight sculpture one. These last few, man, they've been rough. They have been rough. I have not gotten the 8 or the 3 ones when I've been doing them. So I don't know if my luck has just turned sideways or what, but I used to be so lucky on my spins, and ever since I hit T5, it's gone downhill from there. Roughly how much money would you need to spend, Mark Gun King, per month to be a fairly competitive player? Maybe not enough to win MG, but enough to be a force on the battlefield. That's a loaded question. I think a lot of it has to do with how you spend your money. So buying things like the growth fund and the gem supply and the daily chests for the commander. Max Minamoto is definitely a good value at around $200. Yeah, and just making sure that you're using your gems very smartly on the VIP shop and the courier shop. I think you can be very powerful without putting that much money into the game. Maybe $100 to $200 a month, if that, can really set you on the right path to get max tech in a few months. When it comes to one type of troop, or not max tech, but really get really high to the point where you can be very effective on the battlefield. Really, your best contribution to your alliance as you're building up is going to be to get as many troops as you possibly can so that you can help rally, and then ultimately, again, keep continuing to build your tech so that you can, once you get there, start to kind of take that role and help rally and help defend things with proper commanders and a decent amount of troops. Especially when it comes to PvP and war, you guys want to have as much tech as you can get your hands on from a war perspective, and then as many troops as you can get your hands on. That's the recommendation. Show me, I'll stop doing max spins. Well, stop giving me wheels to spin, and I will stop doing max spins.
I didn't interrupt, but I'm taking off, guys. Bye,
All right, Jess.
everyone.
See ya.
Bye, Jesse.
To confirm, I vote no. Hard no.
That's a hard no. It's a stiff no. Got it.
Bye, guys.
See you later, Jess. All right, 20 to 41, and the survey's over. So I guess we're gonna have to go with no on that one, guys. It's what the Alliance wants. So they might as well stop flagging.
How do we stop them?
Well, I mean, we can fight them at the circle.
If the circle's empty, they can just walk in, right?
Yeah, sure. We can take it back from them because we're touching it.
Are we?
Yeah, AOC 2, baby.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Live. I'm live, man. I'm on a live stream.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll shut up now.
All right, Barca might be cheap because you get books too, but if you don't push for T5, those money can max much better commanders. Sax, you're right. If I had it to do all over again, guys, I would have T5. I'd still have T5, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't have as many. I would have about 15 times the amount of T4 that I have right now because I would be pumping T4 like crazy. Just making sure that I have max tech and having a crap ton of T4 troops and then having my T5 just for open field battles. So if I'm rallying or being rallied, I'll have T4 only. And that way I keep my investment with my T5 and then at the same time I've got really strong T4 troops that I can use on the battlefield. They're faster. They've got really good tech behind them, so they're really damaging and really tanky. And I have T5 for whenever I need to just do some open field battles and not get too crazy with it. So I hate losing T5, and I've lost quite a bit of T5 in this Lost Kingdom. I did it wrong. So another noob mistake was adding T5 into rallies and stuff. Hey, great stream. I want to ask you, what is better for me to full spin, YSG wheel or Genghis? The Genghis is 5000. My YSG is 3000. I broke my double C, but YSG I can use with Kusunoki. What do you think? There's a lot in there. Are you a Cav commander or are you an Archer commander? How much money do you put into the game? If you don't put a whole lot of money into the game, I wouldn't recommend either because you're not going to be able to max them out. It's going to cost you quite a bit of wheel spins to max those commanders out through the wheel. Genghis is the best cavalry commander when he's maxed. YSG is the best archer commander when he's maxed. You've picked two of the commanders that we have access to that require them to be expertise to be really, really good. I think that YSG is better off without being maxed than Genghis is, but at the same time, they're both going to be really hard to max. So unless you have the money to put up front to get them, I would not recommend doing either, and I would pick something that maybe requires a little less money or is a little more spending friendly, if that makes sense. A couple more questions here, and then we're going to wrap it up. We've been doing it almost 2 hours now, and I do want to get that other video done and up and loaded for you guys. So, and who knows, maybe we'll get some fights here in just a little bit. Looks like we've got 55 minutes left on this Circle of Vitality to do, and maybe I'll do a couple of recordings of this too, so you can have a little video of that as well. Who knows? If you don't do max spins, just one, and just spin for 50% spins for 2 days, and max spins on the third day, you will have more sculptures and 63 spins than spinning for 180 times. That's not correct. There's no possible way that's correct. That had to be a fluke thing. I got 49 sculptures from 61 spins. Congratulations, man. That's good. That's a good rate. I guarantee you if I max spin every single time, I will have more than 49 sculptures. I feel like T5 are just not worth it. Making up the 3-to-1 healing disadvantage seems impossible. Yeah, Legend. Man, there's times for T5 and there's times for T4. I wish I had pumped more into T4. I did have quite a few T4 before starting KBK because I knew that they were going to be an easily expendable resource. I just didn't have enough. I put too much into my T5 and not much into my T4. I should have put more into T4. Razban, hey Drago, my Richard is 5431. I just brought the growth fund. Good job. Should I keep the growth fund for a Richard wheel or use it on the Alexander wheel? That's a good question. General recommendation is always, and again, I just contradicted this exact sentiment earlier in the stream, but focus on one commander. You want to focus on one, especially if it's legendary. You want to focus on one commander at a time, max them out, then move on. That being said, Richard 5431 is still very serviceable on the field. Alex is theoretically, just looking at it on paper, going to be one of the best commanders in the game, if not the best. It may make sense to do a little switcheroo and do Alex. However, Richard maxed is kind of a thing. It's not like he's really good maxed. So I'll leave it up to you. I personally think Alex is going to be a better commander than Richard at the end of the day, just because of how versatile he's going to be and how good he's going to be for a whole alliance, not just one army. But you're kind of deep into your Richard too. So I'll leave it up to you. I think that either way you'll be making a good choice. If you focus on your Richard, he'll obviously be maxed faster. But if you focus on your Alex and get him maxed at some point, and maybe your Richard will be 5.533 or something like that, that's still really strong, and you're going to have a maxed Alex. So it's up to you. Marcus, hey, sorry I came in a little late, but what do you recommend as the new infantry meta commanders? And I'm also a little confused on who do you think the best commander duo for archers are. Okay. So Marcos, I think Alex and Charles are going to be the meta right now alongside of Richard and Charles. I want to see Constantine on the field, and I want to see Charlemagne as well, see what his skills are going to be before I make any future judgments. But it's going to be the infantry meta here for a little while as all these infantry commanders are coming out, and they're all really good guys. They're all really good commanders. I would definitely invest in any one of these that you want to pick. Archer-wise, YSG with anything really. YSG with Herman, YSG with Julius, YSG with Mehmed, YSG with Frederick. Frederick's been doing really well with that group too. Light999, Drago, you mind showing the general speed ups you got? No, I'm not going to show that, and it's low. I'll tell you that, it's low. I've burned through a lot of them retraining troops. Beast Fit, what's up, Drago? What's up, Beast? Legend Dev, I just completely underestimated the healing cost before KVK. Otherwise, I would have kept a lot more T4. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, I thought, you always think you have enough, right? You always think you have enough, and then you're sitting there staring in a hospital that costs about 300 million resources to heal, and then you're like, oh god, I underestimated everything. Terry Lee, what stage will be useful for free to play? What stage? What do you mean, what stage? Can't wait to put Alex with Max Richard. Yes, that's going to be really good, Biker. Musgrave, is 300 sculptures even worth it for Richard's expertise if I have him 5511? Richard's expertise is really good. Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're put those 300 sculptures in like an Alex per se, then yeah, it may make sense to do that. But if you're going to put them somewhere else, I would say no. I would say max out to Richard and then move on. Skywalker, bro, they say gold heads drop less out of keys now, and Lost Kingdom the percent is down, but Lilith loves giving me useless double C drops. Well, it's what it is, man. I get tons of Charles drops, and I've got Charles maxed. What stage will be useful for free to play for YSG?
Give me all those extra Charles.
Yeah, I know. I'd send them to you if I could.
5312.
Oh no. That's all right. You're running around with Cav and archers all day anyway. Terry, I still don't understand your question. What stage will be useful for free to play for YSG? I don't understand that question. What stage? I don't get it. Alex Martel, going to be scary? Yes, it is. Hannah Ramirez, I hope Lilith will reduce the days of the wheel because Richard and YSG are both so hard to max out because of Alex and the golden head, or just put them again in the chest. I agree. I wish they would make some of these commanders a little more easy to attain. Right now, you got to spend a lot of money to get these things maxed out, especially in a reasonable time frame. That being said, I mean, that's why the game is around, is to give people things fun to play with and make money. So that's kind of the way the game is made. 551. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think I see what you're saying. What is the best stage for free to play for YSG 5511? So the second skill is very important, Terry Lee. But again, I don't think YSG is as good as he's supposed to be until he's expertised. And you can't expertise him without spending some money on wheels and things like that. Otherwise, you're waiting months and months and months and months. Musgrave, I was talking about 5551 Richard. I could use those 300 sculptures for 55 YSG, and maybe he can get lucky on his fourth skill. You can try that, Musgrave. I think, again, YSG is one of those commanders that you need to expertise to make him really good. So if that's the case and it was YSG or Max Richard, I would go Max Richard. I really would. Max Richard, then move on to YSG and start working on that one. It's kind of like your bills, right? You don't half pay all your bills if you don't have enough money. You pay off as many bills as you can and then deal with the ones you can't, if that's the situation you're in. That's as good of an analogy as I can figure out. As a low spender, if I have to choose one legendary commander to max, which one do you recommend? Again, as a low spender, you're probably not going to be able to max out a legendary commander very quickly. But with Alex coming out, I'd probably choose Alex. Or even cheaper, Minamoto, right? You can get Minamoto on the VIP boxes, and that's probably the cheapest legendary commander that you can get.
Damn right.
Yep. Jonathan J23, is Richard's third skill better than his fourth? Minus 5515. Let me check. I don't remember them all at this point. Is his third skill better than his fourth? So it increases attack and defense bonus or healing effect enhancement. Damage taken from watchtowers. I don't know. I think they're both pretty even. I think the third skill is probably a little bit better. The 30% healing enhancement is nice, but 15% attack and defense is really good too. Especially considering that that applies to rallies as well. That's pretty good. I like that one. All right. Nick9, hello Drago. Any tips how to get the most possible individual honor points in KVK when you are low on AP points? I guess Barbs is still better than Barb Forts. At least for right now, Nick. I think once the level 10s come out, it may make sense to make the switch. That being said, yeah. What's that? Well, yeah, the ruins and the forts and stuff. What was that?
I said honor-wise.
Yeah, honor-wise.
Level 10 barbarian
yeah.
force.
Yeah, I agree. Honor-wise, the level 10 barbarian force should be better. You can also, again, make sure that you're attending all the ruins and all the altars if you're at that stage at that point. But again, really the only way to really grind out honor points is to do forts or barbs. And that's going to cost you gems if you're out of action points. You can buy action points with gems, but you got to use all your potions first. Jacob, Minamoto is the cheapest commander to max. Yes, I agree. Mark Gunking, is Hannibal Barca worth spending the money on like Mina is? No. I mean, Hannibal's good to have, and if you can max a legendary commander by spending a couple $100, then yeah, it's worthwhile. But Barca is a general commander. He's not really good at any one thing. He's a mixed troop style commander, and that doesn't lead him to being one of the better ones in the game. It's always good to have a max legendary commander to pair things up with. That's why I have my Sun Tzu Barca group, because that's what I had at the time, and then it ended up working out really well for the most part. Biker Alex is nice, but Richard would be better. Infantry needs heal to sustain. I agree to a certain degree. So if you are tanky and fast enough, and you have enough shields, you won't need to heal, or at least not heal as much. It's going to be interesting to play with, right? I mean, I think once this stuff comes out and we can kind of toy around with it, that's when we should really kind of get into the nitty gritty of it. I got YSG to 3111 in one day. Terry Lee, why did you go open it up before you maxed the first skill? You know better than that. By Golden Chess. Okay. Jacob, his third skill is the exact same as Yulji's. Yeah. It's the same when he's maxed, not when he is regular. Maxing Legendary as a free-to-play, you can max it for like 7 to 8 months. I maxed my YSG like 7 months. But I think it's so many event now you can max one lesser. It just depends on how much money you have to put into the game, guys. It really does. Hello, Drago. Finally can watch you in live stream. I want to know who should invest my Universal Gold Sculptures, Richard5221 or YSG5100. Both are really good commanders, Kami. Pick one and go with it, man. If you've got more archers and better archer commanders to go as second to YSG, then go YSG. If you've got better infantry and you have a really good infantry commander as second, then go Richard. I think archers are going to be better in the end game than infantry, and infantry does tend to be a little pricey when it comes to the commanders themselves, so just kind of keep that in mind, but I think both options are really good. Jacob, I'm looking for a third infantry march, currently running Charles Richard and Sun Tzu Scipio. Those are both two really good pairings. Thoughts on Yulji with a low-level Alex? I don't know yet, man. I'd have to see him in action. I think Yulji's fine. He's really kind of the only one that we got left, right? I mean, what do you think about like an Alex Julius or Alex Yulji or something like that? We'll have to test it out. It would work fine, Jacob, but I mean, what are your other options? Barca? Do you have a Max Barca? If you have a Max Barca, that would work with Yulji until you can get Alex up and running. But there's not really many other options. That's the whole point. That's why there's so many infantry commanders coming out now, because it's been Rise of Cavalry for the last, couple months. 3,000. Okay, 3000. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for making it so where I didn't lose all faith in you because you did not want to unlock that thing. Why Herman over Kusunoki for Archer build? Because Herman's better. Herman has a lot better nuke. He has a lot more utility on the battlefield. And, I just like Herman's skills all around. The Rage, Restore, or Reduction, whichever one it is. He's just got a lot of utility, especially for PvP. That's exactly what I would do, is use Herman over Kusunoki. Okay. Yeah, if you don't have Barca, Jacob, I would go with what you're talking about. I mean, at the end of the day, there's going to be quite a few infantry commanders for you to choose from, and that's the whole point. That's the whole reason why they're doing it. All right, we just crossed 2 hours, guys. I'm going to take the last couple questions here, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it off. Razman, will the Alexander's second skill work when defending a flag? All right, well, let's see. I don't know all his skills off the top of my head yet. Second skill, when incoming damage would be reduced on the map, this is going to get fixed. So when incoming damage would be reduced on the map, replace the damage reduction. I don't understand what that means. Each normal attack gains a 10% chance to deal extra damage, as well as reduce the target's healing effects by 10%. It should work, unless this means that if you're not in your city... I was trying to make it to the end without coughing. When incoming damage will be reduced on the map. So if that means that you can't be in your city for it, then yeah, it means you can't be in your city for it. I think they mistranslated that. So look for a change on that description very soon. In fact, I think I have seen talks about them saying that that was actually misinterpreted, mistranslated, and they're going to be fixing it very soon. The wording is very weird. There's a couple skills inside of these two commanders that just came out that are very weird. First skill on Ethelfled comes to mind. Terry Lee, I know Drago. I know not to make the same mistake I did on my Richard. Yeah, please don't do that again. Herman has March speed. Yep. Malik, hello Drago. The wording for that is so weird. Yes, it is. Just tuned in. Did I miss it again? Domarken, you missed over 2 hours of action-packed question answering, basically. There was a little bit of action earlier. Got a couple fights in. Took a survey for my alliance to see if WWK would be allowed to get that circle for their achievement. Couple things you missed. Emmanuel, is Ethelfled worth getting? Yeah, I mean, she's always worth getting. She's, as of right now, until I see how the first skill mirrors up, I don't know if she's worth maxing. So that's the next thing. I believe on the map means not on flags and cities. Sax, I think that's maybe what they mean. So we'll see how they clarify that. If that's the case, then that should answer the question. Obviously, this does not apply inside of a city. However, it should apply if you are rallying a city. So that's interesting. Show me out. 1 minute remaining for Aldo's troops for a trip to the hospital. Okay, well, let's do stuff. 39 minutes on the actual circle. Okay, their flags here. Are they flagging anywhere else? I don't think they are. They've still got to burn that stuff there. Oh, we blocked him, huh? Okay. Why is your city keeper not level 60? Domerkin, I could not tell you. I flubbed up big time there. I was asked earlier today what my biggest new mistake was. I need to rephrase it. That was my biggest new mistake, not making my city keeper level 60. Why have they created and released 3 legendary commanders without releasing Constantine? Who knows? The suspense is building, Debo. The suspense is building, and yeah, we'll see when he comes out. I got a feeling it's going to be a special one because he looks really good. Bye, Drago. You should end it before more questions come. Well, I should, but I keep wanting to answer y'all's questions, so I keep getting drug out. So he will be more OP with Ethelfled. I don't know. It's going to be fun, though. A new legendary commander, Archer, will be easy to max out for free to 0. I'm assuming he means free to play. Yes, it'll be easier than most and cheaper than most, I would say. Apple Pie, Constantine will probably come out in next MGE. I hope not. There's way too many commanders in MGE as it is. So I'm hoping he gets a different route. Biker, what are the requirements to join your alliance? There you go. Ibnu Surya, go do some action, Drago. Well, that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here, guys. I really appreciate you all joining me. Thank you again for being patient, as I have, again, been a little MIA this week due to war stuff and work and things like that. So really appreciate you sticking with me. I will have the Genghis Mastery Series guide up tomorrow morning, bright and early, for your Father's Day enjoyment for you fathers out there. Otherwise, this is Dragothian here signing out. I appreciate you all. Cheers and have a good one. Take care. I'll see y'all next time. Ronnie says bye as well. Take care.